Hello and welcome back. This week on Mantras of the Moment, I am interviewing Debbie Chapman. Debbie started the Debbie Chapman Dancers 36 years ago, and some 500 children go through her doors to dance with her every week. You can start as young as 3. Her journey in the dance world has been extraordinary, and I can testify, having been to some of her shows, that they are really quite something. Debs, lovely to see you. Thank you for being a guest. How are you?
I'm very well, and thank you for having me too.
Would you start by saying a little bit about your journey into dance and your world of dance?
Yes, I started at the age of 6, really. My parents had taken me to see a ballet at the new theatre called The Two Pigeons, which was not really a child-friendly ballet. Because it's the story, but I absolutely was blown away by it. And I remember coming out of the theatre and having such an excited feeling.
Yeah.
And I remember dancing down the road and asking mum then, or pleading with mum, please, can I go and do that? That's what I wanted to do. And I never wanted to do or be anything else.
So dance, that was it. The passion was there from as young as 6 and you never looked back.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So you've been teaching now. How did the teaching start?
Well, I'd gone to Guildford School of Acting. I did 3 years there, and then I was in a show called Peter and the Wolf.
Yeah.
And I also choreographed Godspell, which was in the Bloomsbury Theatre in the West End. But in between, I would go back to Guildford and teach the students, the vocational students there. So that's when and I enjoyed teaching them, the older students. And that's when I thought, oh, I can do this. I didn't ever want to go into teaching. That in fact, that was thing I always said when I was younger. I'm never going to teach. I'm just going to perform forever.
Yeah.
And that obviously that doesn't happen. But anyway, that's when I got the sort of the feel for teaching, and I enjoyed passing on knowledge to others and seeing them progress. I just found it very satisfying. And anyway, I met my husband who was moving to Cardiff. So I moved back to Cardiff, and my mum said, oh, so-and-so would like you to teach their children. And I thought, oh, mum, I can't do that. So, but cutting another very long story short, and after working at university and what have you, I did say, yes, I'll teach them. So I started in the Scout Hall in Robina, and I had 5 children in one class and 4 in the other. And that was 36 years ago. And here I am with a big school, and we employ, there's 8 people now, there's 8 of us. Because of COVID, we've had to employ staff now to make it safe. But yes, we're still going and still going strong.
Amazing. And these last 2 years have been difficult for so many industries and so many self-employed and so many students as well on their vocational journey, and especially in the world of dance. I can imagine the frustrations that have been met. But I've been asking guests that have come on, what is a mantra, motto or saying that you use when you go through difficult times? Do you have one yourself?
Yes, I use it if I'm doing my show. And when you're doing a show, you're choreographing, you're preparing it, and you get halfway. So you haven't got a finished show, but you've started it. So there's no way you can give up. So, yeah. And you're in the middle, and I get incredibly anxious then, worrying about how much the parents' time, they get bringing the children to extra lessons, paying costumes, and I get that almost overwhelming sensation or anxiety.
Yeah.
And I just say to myself, and I do it on a lot of things, I can do this. I can do this. And you have to be quite strong, really, because there are days when you worry really badly, and you think, oh, I'm not going to be able to even get up the next morning. But you just say, I can do this. And like,
What a wonderful mantra. I love that. And amazing for the children as well who get stage fright or nerves. You know, when you first go into dance or go into theatre, whatever kind of performance, you go in for the love of trying something out. And then if you get really good at it and you stick around and you do a big show like yours are at the St. David's Hall, you're going to have those nerves in the wings where you think, I don't know if I can. I don't know. I just don't know if I can do it. So to actually give that to yourself and then give that to the children, that
yeah.
message of actually you really, really can. It's only your mind that sets the limitation.
There's lots of them that think they can't do it. The nerves on the day, and it always happens, on they go, and they come off absolutely buzzing,
Absolutely.
absolutely buzzing. So, and that's my job really, to make sure that's a priority. You've got to put on a good show, obviously, but the priority really is the children, is the experience, and making that a good experience for them.
Absolutely. Well, I know from both of my nieces who've obviously been with you for years and years that they found that their confidence has grown, their ability has got, you know, has improved. But it's the fun and the excitement of those shows. I mean, 500 kids on that stage.
It's a nightmare.
Have you got oh yeah, I bet it is. Have you got a new show coming up?
Yeah, I've got one coming up on Sunday, sorry, September the 4th.
Ah,
They're going to give me another day as well, and we're just praying, because I've had 3 shows cancelled because of COVID. And
okay.
although we've done competitions, we went to Blackpool, 298 of us.
And
Uh,
you won, I hear.
yes, that was lovely. Mind you, if we hadn't have won, we still would have we had an amazing weekend, and it was lovely to do something after so long of not doing nothing, because we went on Zoom, but that was so hard. That, Zooming over COVID
Yeah,
was really hard for me and the children as well. But we did it. As
amazing.
as we did it. I can do it, and we did.
I love that. Do you know, I've always said really, if someone had asked me if you weren't doing this job, what would you do? What would you love to do? I'd always say I'd love to dance. I'd love to have professionally danced, but it's just a happy place for so many people. You don't even have to be that good. You don't have to be coordinated. There's something about just getting up to dance that is the best feeling, right?
It is the feeling, well, the feeling I get, and sometimes I can go in even to teaching, that I'm feeling there's a worry or something may have happened, and I go in, and I go in through that door, and I get going, and it's gone. It's
Yeah.
gone. I used to be the same when I was younger. The music would come on, and I'm gone for that
Yeah.
amount of time. I mean, the worry is still there when you come out, obviously, but it's so therapeutic, and I think lots of people find it, dancing and the music,
Yeah.
very, very helpful.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you and all the students. I'm so glad you're back and performing, and I'm so glad to hear we've got a show to go to. So
Yeah.
I can do this. That's a wonderful message to take from Manchester at the moment. Debs, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I've enjoyed speaking to you.
Lovely to see you. See you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.